Hi, my name is Nathaniel Gavronsky, and I'm just outside of Keystone, South Dakota at the beautiful Mount Rushmore. Now, Mount Rushmore is named after a New York attorney named Charles Rushmore, who was out here speculating land for mines in the early 1920s. The faces are George Washington, who served as president from 1789 to 1797, Thomas Jefferson, who served from 1801 to 1809, Teddy Roosevelt, who served from 1901 to 1909, and then Abraham Lincoln, who served from 1861 to 1865, when he tragically was assassinated at Washington's Ford Theater by John Wilkes Booth. Now, in 1925, they approved legislation both federally and at the state level to permit the carving of this mountain. They sought out Gutzon Borglum to do the carving, and he's the one who actually recommended doing the U.S. presidents. That was in 1927 when Calvin Coolidge dedicated the site, and at that exact moment, Borglum jumped out on his harnesses and started carving into a mountain, even though he had no plans for the carving as of that time. He just wanted to show that he was busy at work. The first face, George Washington, was dedicated in 1930 on July 4th. And they started working on Thomas Jefferson's face, which originally was on the right side of Washington, but it wasn't, the granite wasn't secure enough. They blasted that away and started to Washington's left. In 1933, Mount Rushmore became part of the National Park Service under FDR. In 1936, FDR actually came here to dedicate Thomas Jefferson's head on August 30th. In 1937, Lincoln's head was dedicated on September 17th, and in 1939, Teddy Roosevelt's head was dedicated on July 2nd. Now, in 1941, on March 6th, Gutzon Borglum dies. His son Lincoln takes over the completion of the mountain, which finalizes on October 31st of 1941. The total cost of the mountain was $989,992.32. 85% of all that funding came from the federal government. In 1990, they did an extensive remodel that cost $56 million, and that's what you will see out here today when you come. The faces were first washed for the first time in 2005. They literally took a power wash into each one of them. There were 400 workers. There were no deaths during the construction of the mountain. The hourly pay ranged from 35 cents to $1.50 an hour. 450 tons of stone were blasted away with dynamite. They were able to blast away about 3 inches at the minimum amount of dynamite up to great huge chunks. And so they really knew what they were doing. It was an exact art and exact science to carve this mountain. The noses are 20 feet long, the eyes are 11 feet wide, and the mouths are 18 feet across. Now, the mountain had another purpose. There was going to be like a time capsule and a U.S. historical little parlor inside between Lincoln and Roosevelt, but that was never completed. But when you go in there and you see what is there, you can kind of see how the mountain was carved, because it goes through different stages of the carving. So it's kind of a good way to see how it was done. Keystone is a very beautiful place. This place is open all year round. There's not a whole lot of visitors in the dead of winter, as you could probably imagine. It's all outside. South Dakota is a beautiful place. The Black Hills, there's a lot of history out here. I recommend everyone coming out to take a look. Mount Rushmore is one of our greatest national treasures, as the movie National Treasure second sequel was actually filmed here. Thank you everyone for watching. My name is Nathaniel Gavronsky. Please feel free to subscribe and share the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.